The fog was so thick it seemed to swallow the car as it climbed the narrow road. Elias Marlowe tightened his grip on the steering wheel, trying to make out the silhouette of the old Ashwood House emerging from the darkness. Beside him, Arya Velen sat silently, her eyes fixed on the void outside. "This house has something different," she murmured. "Every haunted house does," Elias replied, masking the unease crawling up his spine. But as soon as they parked in front of the main door, even he realized something was wrong. The mansion leaned forward slightly, as if watching them. The windows were so dark they didn't reflect the headlights. Before Elias could knock, the door creaked open on its own. Mara Doran stood there, pale, exhausted, holding a blanket around her shoulders. "Thank goodness you came. Lysa, she's not the same anymore." Arya felt something brush past her the moment she entered, a cold touch, like small hands on her neck. The house was breathing. She could feel it. Mara led them to Lysa's room. The girl sat on the floor drawing with crayons. The paper was filled with circles and symbols no child her age should know. Elias approached slowly. "What are you drawing, sweetheart?" The girl lifted her head, slowly, too slowly. "It's for him." "For who?" Arya asked gently. "The man in the attic." The lamp flickered. The wardrobe doors flew open, slamming against the wall. Lysa smiled without blinking. "He likes when visitors come." Arya turned toward the mirror. Her reflection was there, but she wasn't alone. Behind her stood a tall, twisted figure, bent forward as if peering over her shoulder. But when she turned, there was nothing. The mirror cracked down the center. Later, downstairs, Elias dug through old boxes and found a dusty journal. A name repeated across its pages: "The One Who Listens." "This isn't a haunting, it's an invocation," she whispered, feeling a sharp pain in her temples. A loud thud echoed above them, then another and another, heavy steps dragging across the attic. "Lysa!" screamed upstairs. They ran. In the hallway, the girl stood in front of the attic door, staring at it as if hypnotized. "He wants me to go up," she said. The attic door opened by itself. The stench of rotten wood and burnt metal spilled out, darkness so dense it felt alive. Arya tried to pull Lysa away, but an invisible force threw her against the wall. The girl took a step forward, but Elias grabbed her in time. The attic was empty except for a large circle painted on the floor, the same pattern Lysa had drawn. The boards groaned under their feet like something alive. "He's here," Arya whispered. The shadow appeared suddenly, not from a corner, but from the air itself. Tall, thin, arms too long, head tilted unnaturally. No face, just two hollow eye sockets that devoured the light. Lysa rose off the ground as if pulled by invisible strings. The wooden floor split open beneath the circle, revealing a vortex of swirling black smoke, pulling everything inward. "Give her back!" Elias shouted. The entity turned to him. A voice echoed inside their heads. "I was called. She is the answer." Elias held up his amulet. The vortex shrank. The entity roared, shaking the entire attic. Arya grabbed Lysa and shouted for her to fight. The girl cried, her eyes distant, drawn to another place. With a final cry, Elias pressed the amulet forward. The vortex snapped shut. The shadow dissolved. Lysa collapsed into Arya's arms. Silence. But the circle still trembled, and Arya heard a whisper, faint, almost imaginary. "I still listen."